welcome to round 7 of the Wessex Cyclocross League, brought to us by Newbury Velo and Velo Clinic. Thank you very much for putting on an amazing race. Never been here before. Absolutely lush grass, beautiful sunshine, a far cry from last week's mud bath in beautiful Popham, which was absolutely superb. I was hoping for mud today actually, but no, it was a beautiful sunny day, and even though it was 6 degrees on the drive down, by the time we started racing at 11:25, it was, I reckon, at least 16 degrees. So it was actually quite warm. Some of the Silent Pirates girls who were racing before actually said they were really hot during the race. So I tried to hydrate a bit more during the race. And I think we're going to be starting soon. Ahead of me is Tim Dool. Next to him is Sam Ridgmond, who stole my place. Sam, you stole it. I don't mind, but you know, I think you need to thank me for your good finish today. Louis Tyndall ahead. I think that's Ian Keary to the right, and off we go. I'm on the left. I get a pretty good start. John Wheeler has got a good start. I think that's Miles Thomas. There's Robert Ford from Peeneck. It bended right at the start, and that was quite good. As I said, I never raced here, so I just thought I'm just going to stay on Tim's wheel. There's Miles. Baked some unbelievable kind of millionaire shortbread things for afterwards, which I think had in almost as many calories as I burnt during the whole race. And this was, for anyone who raced it, was an absolute lung buster of a race. Hardly any race. Sorry. I think that might have been Aaron Barry going by. And there is Rich Warner, only 3 bikes away. I don't know what happens between now and the bottom, but I think he must have teleported to somewhere in the lead, because he was just 3 bikes ahead, and now he's literally just disappeared, and I never see him again. And I don't think I'm doing anything terrible or anything. Yeah, just absolutely disappears. So yeah, well done, Rich. You had a good race, and yeah, good finish on a course which you said didn't do that well. So yeah, down this nice flowy bit to the bottom, and then you had to jump these poles, didn't you? You know, people were bunny hopping them nicely. I don't have those skills yet, but I hope to one day. So I was just kind of cheating by just using my pedals to lift me over, which I know is frowned upon, but there you go. Better than breaking my rims, and yeah, better than doing that. So behind John Wheeler, John had a strong race again. I know he was pleased. Well done, John. And I think I stayed behind you for quite a while on the lovely yellow Boardman. Who's that going past me? That's Robert Ford, who, as he went past, I said, "Where have you been, Rob?" He's been on holiday, he's been ill. He said, "I've only got a lap in my legs, so I might as well pass you now." So, cheers, Rob. Hope you feel better. As I said, it's the first time I've been on this course. So I was quite nervous. I was riding, first practice bit, I was riding on full Limus. Didn't feel comfortable at all on them, so I changed to baby Limus, and that felt better. So here's a lesson for me, and could be a lesson for others. It really is worth checking your tyre pressure. I kind of guessed it, and they felt fine, and I think they were fine during the race, but I think I could probably have done a bit better, because when I got home and checked what tyre pressure I had in my tyres, I was running 14 psi in the rear and 16 psi at the front. And you know, I'm not that heavy, but I think probably a bit more tire pressure might have been better. So there you go. Still, I had a good race. Well, you'll see. Um, Absolute lung buster. You know, there's straights, little ups, not many breaks. This is the only break here when you go down here. I'm behind Rob, I'm behind John. Um, yeah, I'd have liked to have really been able to trust the grip. I was a bit nervous. You know, more confident riders. You know, maybe I've had better tyre pressure. I'd have been better through here. I was okay. I wasn't losing a lot of time, but you know, I wasn't going as fast as some people. And that is Matt Heathcote pulling. Well, a nice move on me there, cheeky monkey. Yeah, nice move there. So I'm kind of I'm feeling pretty good, but I know I'm working hard because my heart rate's pretty high, and I thought, well, I'm in pretty good shape at the moment. If my heart rate's high, what's everyone else doing? But you know, first lap is always a bit of a blast. I just thought, stay in control, and don't kill yourself, and hopefully they'll come back to you. So I'm behind Matt Heathcote, Metropolitan Police CC. Ride with him at Peanut Circles on a Monday night. Very strong, lots of power. And yeah, he's gone past me. But I think I'm not miles behind lots of people. I'm doing okay. I just keep going here. And we just entered the bottom of the field and over the hurdles where, you know, I wasn't jumping them, I can't do that. And off we go up the hill. As in the last race, you know, and many races, I attack the hills. I treat it as a big effort, and I was going pretty hard here, but so is everyone. But you can see I'm following that Satonia rider who was going great guns. He was going really fast. I wonder who that was. But I just thought I'm going to follow his wheels. He's going fast here. I'm going to stay with him on that nice Kinesis bike. Very nice. He goes past Rob Ford. I follow him, and yeah, he's putting a big move up here. And I thought I'm just going to stay on his wheel. He's going fast, and so that's nice. Got past Matt. Got past Rob, and John Wheeler's gone. So hopefully by following this wheel it will take me back. So that's kind of a lap done, isn't it? I think that's a lap done with that extra bit. This camera view does make you think, whoa, side to side. You can always move your head as you do that bit. I think that was Rich Warner going up the hill. It's already there. I think, oh, actually, no, I'm dreaming, ignore me. Yeah, good fun here. That's Max Oaksley ahead, very recognisable as he's so Pirates rise for Revolve now. Jumps over there, I get over there okay. Don't lose any time, don't slow down, and then down to this turn. I love this turn because it's a turn at Clanfield, which is just like that, and I've ridden it so many times that I kind of know how to ride it well. I always catch up with people who aren't so used to that. I don't know, it's just one thing that seems to work for me. Yeah, back into lap 2, heart rate is high, everyone is flying, going hard, and I'm just trying to manage my effort, but I'm thinking this is pretty hard because my heart rate is pretty high. So Max is following. There's 3 Satonia riders. I think one of them is Aaron Barry, who I know from Southampton. He missed the last Popham race. Unfortunately, he missed a mud bath. I told him how much fun it was, but Aaron witnessed a number of my crashes on that Southampton race. So nice to see you again, Aaron. Or I think actually everyone calls you Aaron, I think. But I called you Aaron as I chatted to you on occasion during the race. So there's Max. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling, working hard, but I'm feeling fine. These corners, they were quite tricky. They were tricky. You could easily slip off a kind of a rut. And yeah, I tried many different lines to try and do this well, do that corner well, but mixed results. But that's what you want, really, don't you? You want a bit of a challenge. This is another one. What's the best way to do this? How fast do you go into it? Get a good exit. But here there really is nothing I can do with 4 people so closely bunched. I didn't think there was anything I could do, so I just stayed back and let them go together. And I thought, whoa, those Satonia riders are really they're going to take each other out if they're not careful. I actually backed off a bit here and let them all mix it up, because you can always just catch up, on something like this, on an uphill or whatever. But rather than lose lots of energy, just let them battle it out, and I'll just hang back, not have to brake at all, and bide my time. So I just let them wrestle. Look at them battling. Whoa, Max has to stop there. It's like, I'm just going to stay away from all of that, take a good line, and wait for them. So this was a tricky corner, wasn't it? Anyone who rode it, I didn't mess it up at all, but it was tricky. And look, I don't think I rode that well, because they've all gapped me by quite some way. So lost a bit of time there, but it was okay. And you could go flat out there, couldn't you? Completely flat out. No need to brake at all, and into this field. There was a bit of a bobble if you were a bit right, which I nearly bucked me off my seat at one point. Over there, I think that is Aaron. Is that Aaron? Ooh. Yeah, it is. That is Aaron Barry. And now again, I'm attacking. I think sometimes you can see the silhouette, the shadow of me, and a lot of it I would be out the saddle, just trying to put the power on and slowly catch up. I think this is quite a good one. Look, I go past Aaron there. Watch Aaron, and then there's that rider on that nice Huck bike. I think it's Huck. No, Kinesis. Go past him. Go past Max. So that's 3 in the uphill. People are tiring, but I still feel pretty good. Another Satonia. Past Don Wheeler. That's 5. And that's Ian Keary. I think that's Ian Keary. I thought, well, I might as well keep going. Just beat him round the corner. 6 on the uphill. I was smashed after that. I think looked at my heart rate. It was like 185. But I thought, this is the time to go. and it was. What a great way to overtake people. Just going on the uphill without having to do anything unnatural. Cheeky move by Ian here. Absolutely just nipped in there. I didn't really care. I thought, well, that's fine, because I'm really tired and I'm just gonna try and rest a bit here, which I did. So that's good. And I've made up a lot of places there in one go, and I'm feeling all right. Despite that, my heart rate is high. It's mid 170s, heading towards 180. So I'm just trying to manage it as best as I can, and then just hopefully, pedal still strongly and gradually catch up to people. So that's what I did. I think that's Ian. And ahead of Ian is Richard Lewis. Richard Lewis, the person I've been battling every single race, and at this point I was 4-2 up on Richard, and I think twice I beat him in a sprint finish. So he obviously had a good start, and I was catching up here on, I think, what is the third lap. So I was thinking, yes, I'm seeing Richard already, which is great. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. So just glued to Ian's wheel, trying to get a bit of a toe. I don't know if you really do at the speeds we're going, but it feels better. 235. Let me just double check. 235. Yeah, it is Ian. I think he's Palmer Velo as well. So I think are they? Actually, I don't know. I was going to say, did they organise the race? Besides, I heard a lot of people shouting for Ian. And there's Richard. I've managed to catch him up there, and hopefully he's aware of me. Hopefully he knows I'm coming. Coming for him, Richard. And ahead of Richard is Louis. I'll talk about Louis a bit later. But yeah, I think this is one of my fastest laps here. My lapping wasn't the best in terms of consistency, but I think this is lap 3, and I don't know. I think this is the one. I think this is my fastest lap, which was 5:34, which was decent. So Richard knows that I'm there. I'm on his tail. Trying to stay with him, not making any mistakes. And we're about to head back to the main field. Really beautiful day. Really nice venue. I like it the way that everything was really compact, well organised. Actually, I should have said this at the beginning, but I had already felt I had won this race. I was always a winner, because when I registered, I noticed that next to my name were the words in red letters, beer. And I thought that can only be a good thing. And I was one of the lucky winners of the free beer. So now on the uphill, this is when I'm attacking. I'm going hard, and I whisper Richard as I go by, and he said something to me. But obviously we're killing ourselves at the moment. And again, I'm trying to put in the same sort of attack as I did last time. It's hurting straight past Louis, and I'm just trying to make up a lot of time here on the uphill on this effort. I don't know how long this effort took, but it felt like bloody ages. But yeah, I tried to stay out the saddle almost all the way on every single climb. I think I did. But you come to this point, and I have burnt some matches, and that really hurt. But I got past 2 very, very strong riders. Louis, so I said I was going to say something about Louis. Louis was out till 4:30 in the morning raving that morning. So full respect to him. What a champion. And then go to CX racing. Amazing Louis. wasn't doing the Tim Dill double, which Tim did. Well done, Tim, and I think you did really well, Tim, in your second race. Yeah, well done, Louis, for putting a strong performance, despite what, any sleep, 2-3 hours sleep. I don't know. And I think Richard's got ahead of Louis there, but it's nice to see that I've managed to get a gap. That uphill, I think, I don't know what it looks like from behind, but I think I must put a decent gap on people on that uphill. Not as dramatic as last week when I felt like I had afterburners on like a Tim, but it was still, I think it was good way to move up the field. So yeah, into here, just trying to manage my heart rate again, which was obviously pretty sky high, and I'm looking for the next person to chase down. It's probably, yeah, it was at this point when that 207. I think that is Tom Budden. Yeah. And I thought, what are you doing here? Because Tom is one of the strong top riders. I think very much in the top 10 often. So I think he must have had a mechanical and fixed it, and then he was off. And that was unexpected because normally I go past people slowly, but he went past me pretty fast. Yeah, obviously catching up, and I think Tom got past a lot of people. This is a mistake for me. This is a back marker. I nearly fell over. I should have called better. I should have been more assertive about where I was going to go. But it was kind of, I was tired. When you're tired, you make mistakes. And I just caught the back of the wheel, and that kind of nearly knocked me over. And I lost quite a lot of time there, because then I was kind of compensating a bit and didn't take very good lines. And I actually think, I don't know, I might be dreaming, but I think Miles Thomas was not that far ahead of me. It's hard to see in the small screen, but he wasn't that far ahead, I'm pretty sure. But then obviously, well, Miles is a powerhouse. I lost quite a bit of time on him. I think he's up ahead there, and I lost quite a bit of time there. Really say little things, they do make a difference when there's only a few seconds between your lap times. That uphill just there, I went way too high. I didn't need to go that high on it. Burnt some more energy, and all from one tiny little mistake. It is amazing how those little mistakes can make such a difference. Shout out to Chris Castle. Chris Castle's Solent Pirates rider. I haven't found out yet how exactly this happened, but all the plastic spikes which you see at the side of every CX race, somehow he crashed, and part of the plastic pole, maybe it shattered or something, but it went through his shin from one end to the other, or through his anyway, went through his leg, and he pulled it out, which sounds grim, and amazingly he went and managed to finish the race, and I think he finished 30th. Then went to the ambulance, and then went to hospital. So best wishes, Chris, to recovering from a bizarre injury. Well, what a crazy one. You would never expect that to happen. How could that happen? How does that happen? Anyway, who's that? I think that's Luca Masha ahead, who I saw in the last race at Popham battling Rich Warner, and again I've hammered it up this hill to bridge over. So yeah, another good. It is really motivating when you do that. I find it very motivating when you make up a lot of time on somebody in one part of the course. Is that the best way to ride? I don't know. You know, yeah, I don't know. But that's the way I ride. Um, Look for the opportunities and try and conserve my energy. So Luke's ahead of me, and I'm hoping that I can get closer to him and maybe get another place. Luke always gets an incredible start. He's got, if you don't mind me saying, Luca, but you've got strong thigh muscles. I reckon you must be good at sprinting. So yeah, there's Luca. So he obviously got away really well, and he's got a lot of power. I'm just trying to stick with him. Good gap behind me. That was John Wheeler, I think, just out the corner of the shot. He's having a good race, and John's really consistently strong. And his brother Darren had a fantastic race in the V40s, finished 10th, I think. Really, really impressive lap times. So as Luke going, I think, past the back mark, I just follow through. Whoa. One leg down. I said, well done, Luca. Good save. We all like a save in cyclocross. Don't know if anyone's watched any of the CX races from the weekend in Belgium and Holland, but I think my favourite race of the day was the Super Prestige races, and the men's one in particular. Was that Tim Wagstaff? Yeah, it was. He said, "You're 4 minutes early." Tim always knows when he thinks to expect me lapping him, and he said I was early, so that was a good sign. That made me feel good, Tim. Thank you very much. Round this corner. Yeah, the Super Prestige races were great at over ice, and I really struggle with the Belgian names. So yes, it's good. I'm in the wheel. Luca's powering away, but obviously I'm still with him, so that I must be feeling pretty decent despite the speed we're going. Was it better lower or higher? I don't know. I really hit that quite hard, didn't I? But didn't go through the tape. Probably lower, judging on that. I definitely lost a bit of time to Luca there. And Richard and I were talking about this, the way that you seem to lose time when people on this downhill. And I said, I don't know if it is we're really losing time. It's just that they are going faster than you are ahead of you. So if they're going 15 miles an hour, you're going 10 miles an hour, the gap's going to open, but then you'll get to the same speed, and then the gap will stay the same as it is at the moment. So it's not that you're being dropped, it's just that they are at a higher speed than you are. And then it concertinas up here when you go at a slower speed and you are going faster. Oh, I sound like a mathematician than they are, so you catch up. So yeah, I don't think you do lose too much on the downhill. So if you're worried about that, I don't think there's anything to worry. That's just speed stuff. So Luke is going fast. I'm probably thinking I'll probably save this for the uphill again, because I don't think I'm going to gain too much by trying to pass Luca here. Save some energy. I got really close to his wheel there. Yeah, and I thought, oh my god, what a stupid crash that would be. But the thing is, when you are knackered, it is so hard to make good decisions well. Really is. Remounts were okay. Some of them were a bit jumpy, but I didn't really lose anything. And again, here I go, gonna put some power on and get onto Lucas Will and hopefully push past him. Now, see, Luca, he doesn't like anyone passing him, and he put a spurt on, and I thought he likes to do that because he did that to Rich Warner last week. He doesn't like to get past, and I know he's fighting on my wheel, but I'm going to go hard all the way, and if Luke can hold on, then fair play to him because I'm gonna put the pain in and bridge to, I think that's Harrison. Is that Harrison up ahead? I don't know if it is. I think it is Harrison Warner. He's obviously had another good start to the race. So I'm going really hard, and I'm pretty sure Luca is literally on my wheel. He's absolutely buried himself to stay in my wheel. So well done for that. But I bet that hurt. If I see it the next race, I'll say, how much did it hurt staying in my wheel up that climb? Because I bet it hurt. And so I have, Harrison's flying. And he's a very skillful rider, Harrison, much more skillful than I am. So I'm just trying to not get distanced by him in any of these bits. It was a dry course, but it was really fun. It was a really fun race in it. I chatted to Rob Ditcham after the race, and he just loved the course. He finished sixth, so I think great race by Rob. So he didn't see Luca there because he's right behind me. Well done, Luca. It was fun. Fast laps, quite short. I mean, 5.5 minutes was my fastest, 5:35. So they seem to come around very quickly, but very enjoyable. Just apart from the pain, of course. And look, I mean, it's like 30 minutes in. It's flown by. Absolutely flown by. I mean, it is. This is for everyone, people who've raced every round of the Wessex. This is round 7, and this is round 7, and there was a national as well. In fact, there was a national going on this weekend because a lot of the Ignite riders were there, and Aid Lansley, and who I met for the first time probably. Nice to meet you, Aid. Good friends of Richard Lewis. Did the nationals at South Shields on Saturday, the V40s. Paul Lloyd did it as well. Both had good results, enjoyed the course, and then came down here and raced again, which, frankly, I'm a bit disappointed because it'd have nice to have had 2 extra places on the Wessex ranking, but well done, boys, for going beyond racing day, not just racing on the consecutive day, but actually driving 6.5 hours as well. So fair play. It was Luca, flash of Luca behind me. Harrison's sped away, and I'm chasing. So I was saying 8 races from the start of September. September the 2nd or the 1st was the first Wessex League race at Clanfield, and that is a lot of racing. And sometimes you must wonder why do you do this? I think Dan Walton's probably thinking that because he didn't have the best race. Poor Dan. But we still come back for it, don't we? And I think part of it is when you're racing, especially racing, there's only one thought in your mind, isn't there? There's nothing else. It's just the racing and keeping on the course, trying to be competitive, it's all, you can't think of anything else. So it's actually a bit of a rest, isn't it? It's a bit of a rest from everything else in life. You just focused on this, and you know, and it's hard, so you get a good feeling about it. So you know, well, I always get butterflies before a race, and normally a bit of a dodgy stomach. Probably didn't want to know that, but yeah, it's bloody good fun, isn't it? Bloody good fun. And some of the riders have been racing since they were kids. Oh, I must have overtaken Harrison just there. Right, so this is, I'm splashing up the hill. Harrison's behind me, and Harrison commented on my Strava. Oh, that's Phil Wadlow. Phil Wadlow, love passing Phil. Hi, Phil. And Harrison commented on my Strava post and said I couldn't keep up with you up the hill, and I think this is what he's talking about, because I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to try and get ahead of him here. So again, out the saddle, you see the shadow. I'm just trying to keep going, bend after bend, until you get to the top of those gazebos, and you can rest a little bit. So I just don't stop. It's hurting. Keep going, and hopefully you've got a gap, and you might have caught up to some people. And in fact, I think that whoa, Aid Lansley went by me there like a hot knife through butter. It so surprised me, because I think there was 2 laps to go. I was really confused, but look at him go. I mean, technique, just the way he just flows down the corner, going past fast people like they're not there. It was, I just couldn't believe how fast he was. I mean, it must be so much fun, just carving through the field like a computer game. Yeah, and he said a word to me. He said, "You got a good gap on Richard." But wow, that was insane. Yeah, wow. There was Harrison, and yeah, and I thought, what? I didn't think I was going to get a lap, because I felt I was doing pretty well, and still to be lapped. I mean, how fast is he going? Absolute light speed. So yeah, very, very impressive. I think Aid is going to go to the World Champs in Hamburg again. Very impressive. So good luck to him. Hope we get to wear some more European bands. That'd be nice, because I think he's won that at least once. Yeah. So yeah, I'm riding along. Aid's gone here, so I'm thinking, who else is going to come past? And I don't think it'll be too long until a certain Mr. Lloyd passes me. But yeah, I'm a bit shocked at how fast he's come past me.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was nuts. How fast is he going? What a lot of power. Yeah. So this is quite funny. Paul comes along. He says, "Get on my wheel," and I said,
No.
"No, thanks, Paul," or something like that. Yeah, it's just no way. I mean, look at the speed. I mean, at this point in the race, I mean, I wasn't thinking very clearly. I was starting to get a bit tired. I'm a bit disappointed in myself. With my last lap was, it's like 5:52, you know, and I think I could have done better than that. You know, but you know, it's easy to watch the video and say that, My average heart rate was 176. My highest was 188. I can tell you that the 1.8 was at the top of the climb. That's pretty high for me. I mean, Popham, my average heart rate was, I think, 168, something like that. And Southampton was like 167. So this is 176. So I am absolutely beasted. I mean, that means a lot of the race I was at 180 and above. So yeah, I felt I could have done better on this lap, and it's those small margins, isn't it? Nice overtake. I wasn't sure whether I was on the same lap as that guy. He said I didn't think you were. So yeah, and I wasn't. Yeah, I was on Baby Limers today. Griffos, maybe they would have been better. Or I only know challenge tyres, and I think Bob was on some Dugas tyre which he liked. And here we go. And I didn't realise. I think that's Miles ahead of me, Miles Thomas. I didn't realise. Oh, it's not because I'm catching up too quickly. Oh, that's Dan Walton. So I went over. I said hi, Dan, and I know what happened here because I've seen Dan's video. I went up here and Dan went into the tape on the left. I mean, Dan, why did you go left? Why did you go into the tape? And then to spend ages. This is amazing. That's Andy Gardy and Nicholas Ollie smashing it. I mean, I'm going fairly fast, you know, as you can see from the various videos, but look at them. And I think Andy Gardy's post on Strava, Ollie says, was Nicholas, I think, is a junior, and Andy's obviously vet 40, and they were racing each other, and Andy said, let's never do that again, because he must have absolutely buried themselves. What a performance up there. That's Miles Thomas ahead of me, and I am catching him, but I'm just running out of time. And that's when I talk about the little margins. Things that went wrong early in the race, I've buried myself, he's buried himself, and I think I could have been closer, or maybe I could have had him. Look at him, love that pose. He is absolutely finished. I'm finished, but Miles looks dead, which is a wonderful sight. Let's go and see Miles. Yeah, wow. Andy Gardy, Nicholas Ollie, what a finish. Absolutely. Well, that's just a real show of power up there on the last lap. Mental. So, thank you very much for a fantastic race. Really enjoyed it. There's Harrison. Well done, Harrison, mate. Yeah, well done, everyone. There's Dan finishing. Richard Lewis. There's Luca. Just a fun day out. It's nice having the parking so close, really close. It was great. Really good fun. Chalk and cheese, equal fun. There's John Wheeler finishing at the last race. There's Louis. Louis dead after a night of raving. Absolutely brilliant. I'll leave you to it. I'll just let the video play, whatever's left. I don't know what happened. We just wander around a bit. Yeah, there's Tim Dill. Yeah, so thanks again to the organisers who I know we all appreciate. Newbury Velo Clinic, Wessex Cyclocross League. Yeah, brilliant stuff. And see you, I think it's Newbury Showground in 2 weeks.
Where's the recovery? Where's the freewheel?
No recovery, man.
The downhill was hard work. Oh, that was good.
Well done, Aaron. Oh, man.
That start up that hill just blows out everything on the first lap.
Yeah. I thought I was going to stay in your wheel. I stayed in your wheel all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad. I I thought there was another lap, even though we've been lapped. I thought there's one more.
I thought we got lapped.
Yeah.
Well, I got lapped towards the last lap, so I emptied it.
Yeah.
And then someone told me there's one more.
Oh man, that's good. That's a nice feeling. I need a coach.
That is a fun course though.
Yeah.
Coming back through the downhill and the sweeping,
Yeah.
I feel like I just got quicker and quicker as it went on.
Yeah.
Just trusting it a bit more.
Yeah.
You could really like fling it through those corners.
Yeah. I never quite got to that point where I felt I could go as hard as I could. But it definitely got a bit
It was
better.
fine up until the zigzags up the hill and I got them wrong every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last 2 laps I got those wrong. Ended up on my feet in the second to last lap. I think last year we had a lot of people falling over on that first lap.
So if you get tired, when you get tired, it's hard to take the right lines then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Sam.
You didn't fancy them?
I'm really happy.
Right.
I wasn't on your GoPro.
You had a really good race, did you, at the front? Nice one. Do you know why that is? Because you stole my spot.
Yeah, I know. I got such a good start. I just went around the outside of everyone. Managed to get to like third off the start.
Oh my god.
That left-hand side was a really good place to start. You go like the first 2 corners, just went round.
Yeah.
I was just following your gaps until up that straight.
I was following tips. You went past it, didn't you?
Yeah, it just opened up there and then you could go around the outside again. I packed the music so much time all up here.
Oh, thank you.
You're flying.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe on camera, that's the only reason I passed you. On camera for a little bit.
Everyone passed me in the first lap and then I gradually just got faster on the first lap.
This is when Miles gives us his lovely baked goods.
When you overtook me bottom of the hill and I took you back again, I regretted that for about 5 minutes.
I could see, but I couldn't monopolise it.
Share them out with everyone. Top man.
As you overtook me, I went, I'm regretting this already, so I'm going.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
Celebrating getting closer to V40.
That was your birthday.
And that hill is not designed
Which one are you two?
Guessing you.
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, you seem to be gaining and gaining. Another lap and I was getting to the end of it.
Did you get a lap?
Yeah, thank God. I know.
I couldn't believe how fast they lapped.
Adrian came past me and I was like, ooh, I'll get masterclass here. Oh no, wait, he's gone. And then Paul came past me and I hung on to Paul's tail for maybe 2 minutes.
Paul said get on my wheel. I said, no, get on the wheel, mate.
You'd have to actually get on it.
Went over just after 9 o'clock.
Was it me or did it dry out?
Yeah, it did. And then felt absolutely smashed.
Mate, you must have been flying.